I'm ready for some tier list sloth life hack. I am the best at tier list sloth. Guys, I'm gonna get canceled for this list. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm going to get canceled for this. I don't want to do this. Here's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna rank every single team in the game. And by every team, I mean every DPS's best team. I'm not doing literally every team. That'd be freaking impossible. I'm very scared to do this. I'm gonna get called out on Twitter for putting everyone's favorite waifu at number 4 instead of number 1. What is Scar doing here? Bro thinks he's on the team. Alright, guys. I think what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna go from top to bottom. I think it'll be easier to do that way. In my head, I feel like that's much easier to do. So we get started off strong, and then we can get like more and more like negative as time goes on. My suggestions, thanks for following, appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's less climatic, but I think it's gonna be easier to do. Well, team starring sub DPS units as main DPS. Yes, I will include Yuno and Phoebe as main DPS, yes. Okay, guys. So, I think number 1 is, non-negotiable. The number 1 team is this. This is non-negotiable. If anyone says this is not the number 1 team, their opinion is okay, never mind. I'm trying not to get canceled. I'm trying not. Okay. Don't say anything too controversial, Sarah. Don't get canceled. This is the number 1 team. Okay, this is by far the best team in WiWa, right? Not even close. And it's like a top tier team in ToA, right? It's like a top tier team in ToA, like top 4. Probably. And it's disgusting in WiWa. I think the gap between Furlova and the second best team in WiWa is just crazy big. WiWa is also the harder mode in my opinion. I think being better at WiWa is more important than being stronger at ToA. In my opinion, I think WiWa's weighted slightly more than ToA. IMO slightly, just because like the points are shared and everything. But no, this is not a WiWa only tier list. Let's take into account both. Personally, I think there's no debate. Yeah, Furlova's here. Cancel speedrun. Dude, this shouldn't be a controversial opinion, but for some reason it is. It really shouldn't be. Okay, number 2, guys. Let me just pre-label these. Number 2. Okay, so after this is where it gets like controversial, right? I think number 2 is still relatively like chill. I think afterwards it gets controversial. Okay, number 2, guys. Number 2, I actually think is this team. Why do I think it's this team? Second best team in ToA. Second best team in Whimpering Waste. In my opinion. I think it's better than Monofusion in Whimpering Waste. I think it's better. I think this is fair. Second best team ToA. Second best team in WiWa. Very, very consistent damage output. What I like about this team is that the damage is very evenly spread out, right? Like, you're doing damage in all points. Furlova does this too, but Furlova is just ridiculous. Damage is very spread out, right? Shorekeeper, and then Yuno does a lot of damage, and Augusta does a lot of consistent damage. It's really nice. This is what gets you canceled? Dude, this shouldn't be... I feel like number 2 is reasonable. Number 2, Augusta is reasonable. I think Augusta is freaking correct. This is just the second best ToA DPS and the second best WiWa DPS. I feel like she deserves to be here. If anyone has any disagreements, by the way, feel free to voice them. We will talk about it. I am not I do not cite everything, so I'm not the gospel. Okay, number 3 is... Oh, okay, number 3 is like where it gets weird. A precedent I want to set. I am taking into account optimization to some extent. Ease of use isn't necessarily a requirement on my list. I'm taking account a team's peak performance to a reasonable extent, if that makes sense. Okay, I just want to make that clear before we move on with the criteria. That being said, now that I have a savage shot, number 3, I'm gonna get canceled. Monofusion of Chongli. Oh boy. This one I am less sure about. Monofusion is, I'd say, pretty close in performance to Augusta in WiWa. Also very top tier in ToA if you optimize. If you quick swap, this is a top tier team in ToA. If you don't do that, Monofusion, I feel like, contrary to popular belief, is actually... Four-Leaf Clover, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Is actually, like... The damage is actually pretty low for a premium team in ToA. if you don't quick swap, the damage, the DPS actually like kind of just falls off the roof and they're actually not as strong. With quick swap, it gets made up. I feel like max potential for teams should be considered though instead of the casual play. Exactly. Yeah, I don't know if you heard this, Scar, but this criteria, we're not taking into account ease of use, really. This is just a team's optimal performance to a reason, within reason, right? So I am taking into account the team's, like, optimal-ish performance. Maybe not, like, frame perfect, but, like, if you play the team well, I guess I'm going to be ranking that. But yeah, I think number one, obvious. Number two is obvious. I think after this is where it gets controversial. I think 3 to 5 will be controversial, I feel like. Oh god, I like to put as number 4. I'm gonna put number 5. Maybe this is recency bias. This will be number 4. This will be number 4, guys. What do we think? What do we think? This is the best ToA DPS in the game. This is the best DPS in the game. Is Kardashia bad in WiWa? It's okay in WiWa. It's like, it's fine. It's serviceable in WiWa. And it's the best team in ToA. So I think number 4 is fair. How big of a gap is there between Karthia and Committee Pro team in ToA? You know, like, the distance between, like, the sun and, like, Pluto? That's the difference. I mean, that's why she's number 4. She's number 4, right? That's why she's number 4. The thing is, there's not a lot of teams that are good in WiWa, right? I think making several tiers of ToA would be better. No. I think a team's value can just be judged on their performance in both. So I'm gonna do it like this, yeah. That's what I'm gonna do at least. I think it's interesting to see the overall team strength. So yeah, no, honestly, the Karthia mains are chill. Dude, actually, I take that back. Karthia means need to stand up more. Bro, I see so much slander for Karthia. And the Karthia lanes just like, they just sit in the corner and just let people walk over them. Meanwhile, if you say anything bad about Carlotta, for example, her goons just come out of the caves and just start like attacking you. Like Karthia mains need that energy. Yeah, Carlotta mains, Karthia mains, you guys need to lock in. Okay, anyways, number 5. I think number 5 is pretty clear. Number 5 is this. I'm gonna have to move characters around. Yeah, this is like a top 3 DPS in ToA. Maybe higher. Depends. And it's also not bad in WiWa. I think 3 for 5 is these 3 in some order. You can switch them around however you want. But I think 3 through 5 is this in one. I think number 1 is non-negotiable. Number 2, I'm pretty confident as well. I think these 3 you can swap around. But yeah, Galbranda is just really, really good team. It's like, I don't know. There's not much wrong with Galbranda. One thing I found awkward about this team is that Galbranda is really good against aggressive enemies because of her dodge counters. But Churin is like kind of crap against aggressive enemies. Churin gets swatted relatively easily. So like he's really bad if the enemy attacks a lot. But Galbranda, like, she thrives off of that, right? She thrives if the enemy attacks a lot because her dodge counters are so strong. And that just makes the team like kind of awkward. Okay, remember to clarify, this list is with optimization into account. Okay. So speaking of Zani. Yeah. The thing of Zani is, if you quick swap her DPS will approach the DPS of all these other characters. If you quick swap her, if you put in the time. Her WiWa performance is serviceable. It's not too bad. Zani does have weaknesses. I feel like she struggles against mobile bosses. Sometimes she won't be able to hit them. She doesn't quite outdamage most of the people above her. However, I think she can get close with correct gameplay. So I'm gonna put her here below everyone else. But I think number 6 is very fair. I've never tried quickswapping Zani team. Zani benefits like the most from quickswapping because Phoebe's outro buff doesn't go away. Alright guys, 7 and 8 are gonna be controversial. Yeah, okay, 7 is gonna be my hottest take. In fact, I'm gonna snooze the ad for this. 7 is gonna be my hottest take, I think. I'm gonna get cancelled. The Carlotta mains are going to execute me. I'm so sorry. I swear to God, I like Carlotta. I swear I like Carlotta. I goon to her every day. I swear. Bruh, this team actually does a lot of damage. So you've declared war? I'm just trying to be honest. I don't know, man. Bruh, okay. Hear me out, guys. Hear me out. Carl has ease of use and variability. She's a topic. Okay. I'm taking account optimized gameplay. Okay. For this list, just to clarify. I know you're being sarcastic, but just to clarify. Assuming you dash cancel Jian, this team actually does hella freaking damage. It doesn't even have to be Chikona here. It can be like Error over or Shorekeeper. But this team does hella freaking damage. It's like actually like crazy damage if you play it correctly. Why does it do crazy damage? Because does a lot of damage. And GN can be wheelchaired. Okay, also to clarify, this is not a poll value tier list. This is just the peak teams, right? GN is not a worth poll, in my opinion. You should not pull for GN if you don't have him already. If you do have him, this team is very good. Hear me out, Camellia better than Koala. Okay, we're gonna get there. But this is essentially just like a dual DPS team. Does a lot of damage, GN does a lot of damage. And guys, this team is actually really good in Whimpering Ways. It's quite good. Nowhere near Frolova, but it's very good. Yeah, R1. S your R1. GN's weakness, though, is, of course, he's freaking GN. If the enemies move around... If GN misses any attacks, he's cooked. If the enemies, like, move an inch or something, he just dies. He's cooked. Oh, God. Guys, I don't want to do the next two. Dude, I don't want to do the next two. I don't want to freaking do this. I really... Dude, I swear I do not hate Corlana. This is just my honest opinion. I swear I don't hate Corlana. I swear. I'm gonna get cancelled. I swear I'm not purposely trying to slander the character. I swear to God. Okay, hear me out, okay? Dude, I'm literally not trying to like drama farm, by the way. I like this is literally just my honest opinion. I'm literally not trying to like be controversial. Like, I just thought this list would be interesting as like a retrospect to like version 2, right? End of version 2. Okay, hear me out, guys. Camellia, pretty good in WiWa. I'd say she's a top 5 team. I would say, okay, guys, here's the thing. I would say Camellia is better than at WiWa than Carlotta at ToA. I think it's close, but I think Camellia in WiWa is better than Carlotta in ToA, and Camellia is better at ToA than Carlotta is in WiWa, right? I think Camellia is better in her main mode than Carlotta is in her main mode, and I think Camellia is also better in her secondary mode than Carlotta is in her secondary mode, like her worst mode. Because Carlotta in WiWa is just not it. It's just not it, right? Bro, oh my God. Yeah, Camellia good in WiWa, mid in ToA. Carlotta's good in ToA, but like really sus in WiWa, essentially. Yes, that is the logic. That is the logic why Camellia is here. Okay, is that fair enough? I completely agree with it. Okay. Anyways, that's like Camellia. Anyways, yeah, number 9 will be Carlotta. Oh, we finally got to her, guys. We finally got to her. Oh my God, took a while. Yeah, I mean, Carlotta is very good in ToA. Not top tier anymore, in my opinion. To clarify once more, I'm gonna drill this in again and again and again. This list is taking into account optimization. This isn't baseline floor tier list, or else she'd be a lot higher. This is optimization. Carlotta just doesn't have as much damage as the ones above her, really, besides Camellia, I suppose. In ToA. Does she even own Carlotta? No. I've played her on other accounts though. Carlotta's bad because she is short. Oh no. Been a good run. Too bad don't be anywhere Sergi streams. Dude, the Carlotta mates are gonna get me. Let's do number 10. Number 10 is gonna be quite interesting, guys. I think you're gonna like number 10. You know, hyper carry. This team does so much damage. It's so good. It's so good. Dude, I like this team a lot. It's just a really solid team. There's not much to say. It does a lot of damage. It's not. I would say it's also like not bad in whimpering ways as well. Dude, should I put Yuno over Carlotta? No, no, I won't. Not the top tier. Baka. Yeah, Chikona's better than Yinlin. Yeah, not by much, but Chikona's better than Yinlin here. Yinlin is second best though. I actually think she might be already Carlotta. Dude, I think she might be already Carlotta too, but like I don't want to get cancelled. I think she might actually. I think she's better than Carlotta in whimpering ways and like around the same in ToA. Dude, do we move her up? Do we move her up? Really? I feel like every time I play Yuno and WiWa, it's always a blast. I feel like I always do, even if it's just like plunder. Move her up? Dude, I don't want to. Dude, there's no way we play Yuno over Carlotta. Dude, it's like, I feel like my brain wants to, but my heart doesn't. Dude, I swear I like Carlotta. I swear I like Carlotta. She is better. Oh my god, I'm getting cancelled. Guys, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I'm literally getting cancelled. Is it true? Okay, guys. Okay, this will be a YouTube video. Guys, YouTube, this is not my decision. This is not my decision, okay? This chat forced me, okay? Don't blame me for this, okay? Carlotta evades, this is chat's fault. This is chat's fault, okay? This is not my fault. Why is Sarah just saying she's gonna be- Dude, I have Carlotta number 10! Dude, I know some people who would put Carlotta like here, or like at least like top 5, top 6, or something. Maybe top 7, but like 10 is okay. Dude, I don't want to put Carlotta number 10. Guys, can we think of any arguments to make Carlotta better? I would say Carlotta is better than Yuno and ToA, but I don't even think she is. I think it's like basically like very similar DPS. And then Yuno's just better than WiWa. Yeah, I have arguments that are lower. No. I don't know how much I trust calcs. Everyone's calcs are different is the one problem. Double 40 bread. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Nope, we're not doing that. Nope, we're not, I'm not gonna entertain the thought. Nope. Okay, guys, okay, let's just make this clear. Is she better than WiWa by more than Carl is better than her in ToA? That's the deciding factor for sure. Yeah, I agree. God, I don't want to do this, man. Okay, guys, do I rank Brent a deep hyper carry? At this point, you have to. Okay. I think with Lupa, I think it goes here. Brent hyper carry. It's a lot worse than Mono Fusion. It's good if you optimize and do the double forte combo. It's solid. Isn't he a lot better in Carl? As main DPS? I don't know. When I remember Brent's was already close behind Carlotta. I am not putting Brent hyper carry above Carlotta. I don't care if it's true or not. I don't care if it's true. Okay, I am not moving Carlotta lower. I do not care. I want my channel to stay afloat. And it probably won't be after today. Okay, Brent is here. Okay. Brent is here. Double forte. Boom, boom. A lot of damage. There. This is accounting for SIGs, by the way. And this is, again, this is accounting for optimization. There's no way you're uploading this. Well, I guess I am. Bro, if Brand Happyheads put up Carlotta, some of them will come looking for you live or something. Yeah, exactly. I can't do that. Alright, guys. This might be a freaking blazing hot take. I think number 12 is this. Will this get me cancelled? Maybe, but it won't get me cancelled more than this is. I feel like Phoebe DPS, it's weird. Phoebe DPS is on par with Jinshi in ToA, and it's better in WiWa. Phoebe is okay in WiWa with Chikona. Not okay. By these standards, at the point we are in the tier list. She's better than a lot of units in WiWa, yeah. Deep Rover Chisa. I'm just playing Chikona here because Chikona is kind of necessary for whimpering waste. Yeah, I'm just playing Chikona here. Just Phoebe has like a trillion teammates. I'm just gonna put Chikona here because she's best in WiWa. I just think she's better than the ones below her. That's really it. That's why I said leave Carlotta off the list. I can't just not rank Carlotta. But yeah, on par of Jinshi and ToA, better in WiWa. So that's the reasoning here, basically. All right, guys, it's time. for the end of the list. It's time for trash versus garbage. Dude, I feel so bad saying that, bro. What happened to Jinshi? That's me. I'm sorry. I apologize. Bro, what the hell happened to Jinshi? Okay, guys, I have a question. Okay? Is this Xiangliao of Yanlin or is this Xiangliao of Chongli? Because this makes a difference. If it's optimized, it has to be Chongli. It's the DPS's best team, right? I don't know. I don't know which one is better. I don't know, guys. The thing with Jinshi is she doesn't have a support. That's why, like, it's not Jinshi's fault she's this low. Jinshi isn't a bad character. She just doesn't have a support. I would say Xiangliao is the worst hyper character in the game. If we were doing, I don't know. I know Xiangliao is, like, slightly better in WiWa, but I think Jinshi just clears him in ToA. Maybe if Chongli, the gap gets a little closer, but I'm gonna put it like this, I think. Just because Jinshi is just, like, really freaking bad in WiWa. Jinshi gets a proper support that buffs her. It helps her real. She easily buffs Carlotta. She's easily above Carlotta. You didn't have to include that last part. You know that meme that's like never cook again, but like the note says like, I kind of agree that's what I'm saying to you right now. I honestly, I'm still conflicted. Maybe Jinshi. Oh, I feel like Jinshi's like a lot better into but it's optimized. Do you think if you do the double rotation on Jinshi, he's better than Xiangliao? I forgot she can do that. I feel like Jinshi could be stronger. I mean, she's stronger than ToA for sure. She's just stronger in ToA, weaker than WiWa. That's really it. I'll put Jinshi above Yao. Jinshi's just better in WiWa. Or sorry, Jinshi's just better in ToA. Yao's better in WiWa. I don't think he's like... I mean, Yao isn't like great in WiWa. I think even if Chongli, Yao is pretty whatever in ToA. I also have a problem with dual DPS teams in WiWa of different element. Cause like sometimes like if it resists one element, it's weak to the other. Okay. I'll put Jinshi above Yao. I think it's fair. We'll do this, guys. Okay. So, to summarize the list. Frolova number 1, Augusta number 2, Chongli Monofusion number 3, Cardathea number 4, Galbrena number 5, Zani number 6, Jia number 7 with Camellia number 8, DPS number 9, Brand number 10, or sorry, Brand number 11, Vivi number 12, 13, Jinshi, 14, Xiangliao. Okay, guys, that's the tier list. Top 14, every team in the game ordered. Every premium team in the game ordered. Why is Curl at top 10? Are you asking why she's... Are you saying that she's too high? Ashley Williams, I wish you the best of luck. Do you think I did enough damage control? I've tried my best to do, like, damage control throughout it. I was like, guys, ease of use is not taken into account. Okay? There will never be enough damage control. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so turns out Galbrena is, like, way better in Whimpering Waste than I expected. I think I'm just gonna move it like this. Yeah, Galbrena was way better in Whimpering Waste than I expected. So I'm gonna change it like this. It's unironically better than Monofusion in Whimpering Waste as well. That's actually crazy. If Pridewind changes anything, by the way, just so you know, this is before Pridewind changes it. Pridewind should move not Frolova, Galbrena up for sure in WiWa. This is actually disgusting. Number 1, Frolova. Number 2, Augusta. Number 3, Galbrena. Number 4, Monofusion of Chongli. Number 5, Cardathea. Number 6, Zani. Number 7, Xian. Number 8, Camellia. Number 9, Number 11, Brant. Number 12, Phoebe. Number 13, Jinshi. And number 14, Xiangliao. Nice!